Trash is a nasty business. Let's just start there.
Years 1986, 12 communities got together and founded this organization to take care of their waste.
Maine Waste Energy really represents a call to action for today.
Back in the day, I just used to put my trash to the curb, not think anything about it.
Without facilities like this, we would just be sticking it in the ground for our grandkids to deal with. I mean, who wants to see a mountain in their backyard? Oh, by the way, that's a bunch of trash.
People are constantly becoming aware of this facility and what we do.
The waste is picked up on the curbside or at your transfer station and brought here, and we burn that waste in an environmentally safe way and produce electricity, which we sell to the grid.
I think it's 2,000 homes we're able to power with the electricity that we create.
Yes. Well, Mom and Dad usually yell at you to take the trash out to the curb. And once it's at the curb, the trash hauler will come in and pick it up, and he'll throw it in the back of the truck. That truck then comes here. And once it's here, we figure out how much the truck weighs. Once that truck dumps his trash into the pit, he then heads over to the scale house again so that we know how much weight he actually dumped into the pit. We have a crane operator, and he's mixing up the trash that's in the pit. When he's ready, he'll grab a load with the grapple, and he'll bring it up to the feed hopper. And the sensor causes the vibratory pan to vibrate, drop more trash into the chute so that we can feed more trash into the combustor. Combustor is basically where the trash burns. And once it's all burnt out, it drops into an ash conveyor. And we collect the bottom ash, and that will head off to the landfill. All the heat from that gas gets transferred through the steel into the water that's circulating in the boilers. That water then generates steam. The steam heads out to a turbine, and it spins a turbine. Attached to that turbine is a generator that spins, that produces electricity. Gases from the combustion leave the boiler, and we treat that gas before we send it up the stack. It goes into a lime slurry scrubber to neutralize the gases. Once the gases leave the scrubber, it goes into what we call a bag house. And a bag house is nothing more than a giant vacuum cleaner bag. All the lime and the ash and the carbon that's captured the mercury attaches to the bags in the bag house. Once the gases leave the bag house, it's now clean gas. There's two sources of ash. Ash from the bag house and the scrubber. We call that fly ash. And then there's bottom ash that drops out after the combustor. We mix the fly ash with the bottom ash. All the burnt metal is removed from that ash.
It goes to vibratory deck conveyors, which sorts it in size. You have overs, which is basically anything over 1.5 inches, and that's mostly your ferrous metal. Everything underneath that is called unders. That goes from that vibratory finger deck conveyor underneath a belt magnet. From the belt magnet, that picks up the ferrous material. Then it goes across what we call an ECS, or an eddy current system, and that takes up the rest of the non-ferrous metal.
And it tosses it into a separate bin that gets collected and sent off to recycle.